Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make this chicken gizzard with some mixed peppers and vegetables. Stay tuned. Alright, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. I've got my chicken gizzards here, my sunflower oil, my Kucharek all-purpose and spring onion. I've got 2 onions there as well. Bay leaves, nutmeg, Scotch bonnets, fresh tomatoes, and bell peppers or mixed peppers. I've also got my Aromat all-purpose seasoning, lemon juice over here as well. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to wash my gizzards. I'm going to give them a quick wash because they're not really dirty. Normally gizzards are really dirty. They have like some yellow stuff inside which you have to peel off, but these ones are pretty clean, so yeah. I guess I just got pretty lucky with these ones because they're pretty clean, they're not dirty. I'm just going to take off this, what you can see. And the yellow thing I was talking about is normally here, but yeah. So there we have it, nicely washed. I'm done. So I'm going to bring my pot onto the cooker and I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to grate some nutmeg. I'm going to add some lemon juice. Alright, so next I'm going to add 2 cups of water into my pot. I'm just going to add 2 teaspoons of my Kucharek all-purpose seasoning, followed by 1 teaspoon of Aromat all-purpose seasoning. After doing that, I'm going to cover my pot, let it boil for about 35 minutes on high heat, then return to it. Alright, so there we have it. I've separated the meat and the water that I used to boil it. I'm going to go add some sunflower oil into my pot. And I'm going to let the oil heat up. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my gizzards inside. Alright, so I've already cut up my onion and my spring onion. And I cut it up medium size. Just because when you do that, it helps to give details to the food rather than cutting up small. Alright, so next I'm putting in my ingredients that I cut up already in there, and I've got my heat on medium. I'm just gonna carry on mixing. Basically you just mix, yeah. And then I put the remaining like Scotch bonnet and the bay leaves inside as well. Alright, next I'm going to go with my tomato. I already washed. I'm just going to put a quarter. I'm going to cut it up. Well, technically you should be using a chopping board, but you know me, being African, growing up in an African household, these equipment's a bit fancier in it, so yeah. But just use it because I don't want no injuries, okay? Alright, so this is the point where you taste your salt, your food, to find out if like it's the way you like it. If you want to add extra seasoning, then I would recommend that you add the Kucharek at this point. So I'm adding half a teaspoon. So yeah. So you basically just give it a quick little mix, and depending on like if you want it spicy, like spicy hot, then you can burst the Scotch bonnets as well, and that's just optional. If you don't want Scotch bonnet, if you don't want it spicy, then don't put it, or you put it but you don't burst it. You decide. Alright, so once I'm done with all that mixing for approximately 2 minutes or a minute or so, I'm going to add a bit of the water that I put aside earlier, just because I want it like some sort of sauce. I don't want it too dry, and depending on how you want it, that's how much water you add in. So I'm just going to put a bit of water because I don't want it like, I don't want a lot of soup. I want it kind of dry, so yeah. So here I'm just contemplating if I should add more water or not, and I am going to add a bit more water. So once I've done that, I'm going to cover it, let it simmer for about 2 minutes on medium heat, and then yeah, it's ready. So this could be served with like fried plantain. Now I'm just going to go for Lingala for my Lingala speakers, people, okay? donc biloko eleka bien soki nde tolambi pondu to légume alo tiango pembeni boliango na kwanga to fufu, donc c'est bon. Soki polingo liango ya pamba koki obeta wana makemba bakalinga to kwanga choix eza yo. Ou bien soki omoni kolingo liango ya pamba na semoule wana siko fo bakisa mwa ebele koleka onga na tie po ezala sec te quoi. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.